Good evening, dear Kanana Mitras, friends in Dhamma. My name is Rain Lee, and I will be your MC for tonight. I'm currently serving as the president of the youth section at Ti-Ratana, and at the same time studying at Monash University as an undergraduate in Malaysia campus. Ti-Ratana was founded in 1994 with a welfare home, with the Buddhist Society being established later in 1999 in Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia, by the Venerable Datuk K. Sri Dhammaratana. Ti-Ratana Buddhist Society presents Dhamma Series February 2022, number 3. Venerable Middeniye Dhammika holds a bachelor's degree special in Buddhist Philosophy from the Buddhist and Pali University of Sri Lanka with first-class honours. He served as an assistant lecturer at the same university and is currently pursuing further education. Please welcome Venerable Dhammika.
Okay. නමෝ තස්ස භගවතු වරහතු සම්මා සම්බුද්දස්ස නමෝ තස්ස භගවතු වරහතු සම්මා සම්බුද්දස්ස නමෝ තස්ස භගවතු වරහතු සම්මා සම්බුද්දස්ස न परो परं निकुम्भेत नापि मन्येत कन्तचिनं कञ्चे व्यारोसना पटिघसंज्ञा नान्यमन्यस्य दुःखमिच्छयातीति Good evening, you all, my dear Dhamma friends, and dear devotees, and wish you all a good, healthy life, and wish you all the happiness ever. Today, we have gotten a very precious moment to have a Dhamma session organized by the Ti-Ratana Welfare Society under the direct and great supervision of Most Venerable Datuk Kirinde Dhammaratana Nayaka Mahathera, the Chief High Priest of Malaysia, and the good organization of Venerable Sadha Thera. And also I am especially thankful to Venerable Sadha Thera for inviting me to this meritorious event. So I think for about 2.5 years, we are facing so many difficulties because of this corona pandemic. The people in the whole world, actually we lost many of our beloved ones. They were departed, and so many difficulties. Still today, we can't go anywhere as we wish, and also we can't breathe according to our own will. We have to wear face mask and all. I think I'm clear enough to you all. I don't know this whether the technical issues are there or not. But by the help of this new technology, I am fortunate enough to deliver this Dhamma sermon at my same residence place, and also you are quite lucky to listen to this Dhamma sermon at your own residence place. Today I selected my topic is a very familiar topic with you. Uh, within this hour, okay, nearly 1 hour, I wish to discuss about this very familiar stanza, and let's see what we can gain from there and what we can learn from there. Buddha is the greatest teacher in this world, in this whole world. Uh, then that Buddha is the greatest teacher who realized the true state of the universe, this universe. He revealed a man-centered philosophy, doctrine. You know that earlier there was there are actually whole the religions were God-centered, God-centered teachings in this world. But Buddha replaced Buddhism by rejecting these God-centered teachings, and Buddhism describes the reality of the world by rejecting that creationism, and also by that Buddha gives the responsibility of uh, our own to rethink about the human powers. That the human powers had been made weakened by creationism. But Buddha introduced this realistic religion to this world, and he uh, gave us the chance to rethink about ourselves. My Dhamma friends, I kindly invite you, I kindly remind you to be happy forever by being a Buddhist. Hmm? Because this Buddhism is not a law. Buddhism is not a law like other religions in the world, you know already. Then, but it is a well said code of discipline. Hmm? It is a well said code of discipline. It's up to you. It's up to you. Follow this path. Buddha just show this path, and it's your duty to follow, to go on this path, to get rid of this everlasting samsaric suffering. Mm. He taught us everything. Buddha taught us everything. It means, that the way to get rid of this samsaric suffering, and how to lead a virtuous and more moral life, mm, and how to behave and all. There is nothing to say that the Buddha did not reveal these things. There's nothing to say. Everything, everything the Buddha preached, everything. Very small things also were well preached. That Buddha advise us how to behave, how to eat, how to drink, how to speak with someone else. And that table manners, we follow table manners. When we are going to have food, there are some manners on the table. Buddha taught the table manners, that there are 75 disciplines named Sekya. There are so many table manners. Even table manners were preached by Buddha. So that's our great master. Hey Dhamma friends, As I mentioned earlier too, uh, please be very happy with your current life. With your current life, be very happy because being a Buddhist, uh, being a Buddhist is a huge reason to be happy forever. Uh, because you just think, have you ever killed a small living being? Hmm? Have you ever killed a small being to commemorate your supreme master, the Buddha? Have you ever done a cruel act or persecuted anyone in remembrance of our great master? No, never. Actually, what we did to commemorate him, to pay our homage to the Buddha, what we did. Think about that Vesak Poye Day, Vesak festival, and all other Buddhist festival you celebrated. Hmm? What did you uh, do for to pay the homage to the Buddha? Hmm? We just offered oil lamps, flowers, incense sticks, and so how innocent they are. Hmm? How innocent. But already you know some people in this same world hmm, doing so many cruelties, cruel acts to commemorate their religious leaders. Hmm. They cut the necks of animals, and they think that it's better to wash their religious places with blood. It's the best homage to their religious leaders like that. Hmm. But in this same world, you're offering oil lamps, flowers, incense sticks, and all. How innocent. Hmm? That's why I remind you to be happy for being a Buddhist in the same world. And also, you I'm very sorry, it's a technical error. I don't know what happened. I think now again you can hear me clearly. So I was asking you, telling you to be happy by being a Buddhist. Because do you know uh, what is the percentage of Buddhists among the world population? Hmm? Only 6 percentage. Only 6 percentage are Buddhism of the world population. Then what about others? 31% of the world's population is Christians. 24 are Muslims, and 15 are Hindus, and only six are Buddhists. The most specific fact is there are some people in this world who do not uh, believe in any religion, any religious beliefs. They make up 15. hmm, They make up 15% of the total population. Okay, so as a percentage, they are more than Buddhists and also more than Hindus. 15%. They don't believe in any religion. Hmm? So you are already in that small group. hmm? Small group means only 6%. hmm? So please be happy by being a Buddhist. Your master, the Buddha, he's a great master. He taught us. hmm, He showed us the he showed us a very innocent uh, life pattern. Then how we are lucky to be Buddhists. Hmm. Another thing, you know that there are so many wars in this world up to now, still today. The new, I don't know whether it will be the third world war. Hmm? I don't know. Recently started 2 3 days ago. So, are there any war linked with Buddhism? Are there any war linked with Buddhism? Or in the past history, was there any war born with Buddhism? Hmm? No, never. You know, my Dhamma friends, there are about 40 ongoing wars. uh, 40 ongoing wars and conflicts at this moment itself. Majority of those wars are directly connected with what? Most of those wars are directly connected with religious purposes. Religious purposes. I'm not going to mention here the exact names of those religions. You know already. In your country also, uh, there are so many means religious beliefs, as like in Sri Lanka also. In the whole world, hmm, there are so many wars connected with religious purposes. That's why I remind you to be happy by being a Buddhist. There is no any war linked with Buddhism. To spread Buddhism, uh, we never uh, fought it. We never fought with anyone. We don't went for any struggle to spread our philosophy. Such a innocent religion, such a innocent, realistic philosophy you are following. That is Buddhism. Okay. So let's pay our attention to the topic I selected today, Dhamma talk. Today's Dhamma talk. I'm quite sure that the Pali stanza I recited at the very beginning of this Dhamma sermon is very familiar with you. Hmm? In every morning and evening, you are chanting Paritta. Hmm? You know that it is called Karaniya Metta Sutta. In Paritta, it contains so many excellent teachings of the Buddha. It contains so many excellent teachings of the Buddha. Though we are using it as a protection, you know that normally we use Paritta for the protection for this secular life. But this sutta contains with so many excellent doctrinal facts. hmm, Doctrinal facts. Among those, I selected only 4 lines. That is another significant quality of Buddhism. Buddha always tried to preach his Dhamma Actually, sorry again because I don't know what's happening here. Brother Lee, I think now everything is okay. Please keep a message. Uh, because my internet connection is somewhat it's losing. Okay, right. Thank you. Brother Lee says that it's okay now. Right. Uh, so this Harit, so you are using this for the protection of your secular life, but it contains an excellent doctrinal body. hmm, Doctrinal body. So first line, first line, na paro parang nikubeta, na paro parang nikubeta. Let none, okay, let none deceive another. Let none humiliate another. Hmm? The first line says, don't deceive anyone. Don't deceive. So, while we tend to think of deception as something we do to other people, there are plenty of times when people struggle with deceiving themselves as well. The lies you tell yourself or others are powerful and can have a long lasting impact on life. Lying is one of the quickest ways to ruin a beautiful relationship. Keep in mind very well. Hmm? So we have so many relationships from the birth. First we meet our mother, then our father, then our sisters, brothers, and other relations. Hmm? By the time passes, we meet so many friends, schoolmates, colleagues, and so many. So this lying is the quickest way to ruin a beautiful relationship. Beautiful relationship. So this first line, na paro param nikubeta. Don't deceive anyone. Don't lie. Because cheating is hmm, cheating is a bad quality of a man. Hmm? Cheating is a bad quality of a woman. Hmm? Cheating is one of the most destructive things that you can do to another person. Hmm? So do not cheat or deceive another. Do not cheat. It's not good actually. So from the very little ages, you know that our parents showed us the good way, the correct path. Dear son, dear daughter, do this and don't do this. Go on this path and don't follow this path like that. Hmm? They advised us. Hmm? In every second, they looked after us. But when you are growing up gradually, when you are matured, hmm, I know that most of these audience, you are matured ones, hmm, elders. You know that now, do our parents advise us do this and don't do this like that? No, no, we are matured. Hmm. So we must have the knowledge to select. We must have the knowledge to understand the good and bad. No one needs to advise us. Hmm. You know that. Just think about the five precepts. Don't kill animals, don't steal, don't behave sexual misconduct, don't lie, mm, don't take intoxicants like that. Those are just principles. uh. If someone needs to need to that I mean with these five precepts, Do we need another's advice to follow up these five precepts? No, we know killing animals is not good. Why? We feel it because we are not matured like that. When you are growing up gradually, connection is going to lose. I don't know what's going to happen. Sorry again, because it's heavily, yeah, it's raining now here. I don't know what is the reason. Brother, please make me aware if there is something wrong. Okay, right. We are talking about the first line of the very familiar suttas stanza. Na paro param nikubbeta. Don't deceive anyone. Don't cheat anyone. Okay. So cheating is extremely difficult for a human being to bear that painful feeling. Hmm? After knowing that he or she has been deceived or cheated by someone else, hmm, what happens? It's too difficult to bear that feeling, painful feeling. Buddhists try to conduct themselves in a way that will not cause suffering to others, mm, and try to always be caring and loving. Always try to be caring and loving. That's the qualities of a good Buddhist. mm. The cultivation of loving kindness is the major goal of Karaniya Metta Sutta. We are using it for the protection of our secular life, day-to-day life, but cultivation of loving kindness is the major goal of Karaniya Metta Sutta. So just think why we cheat others. Why we cheat others? Hmm? Why, my dear Dhamma friends? We have the desire, we have the greed, we have the lust and torpor, and so many defilements, impurities, hmm, which make us our mind bad, impure. So always, always we are thinking to make our portion much bigger, our part much bigger, our wealth much bigger. We are always trying to do that. Always we are thinking to make our portion uh, much bigger. Always we are thinking to reach our goals and to save our status and all. That's why sometimes we try to cheat others. Try to cheat others. The craving is the word we use to translate the Pali term tanha. Hmm? And the root meaning of tanha is thirst. Hmm? Sometimes this is expressed as the fever of unsatisfied longing. Fever of unsatisfied longing. You know that when we get fever, when we are suffering from fever, we go to a doctor and get medicine. Then it will be okay. mm, We will be recovered. But this fever, fever of unsatisfied longings, mm, fever of unsatisfied longing. This is craving, mm, and this will be vanished. You can destroy this, you can get rid of this fever, you can be recovered from this fever only by eradicating this craving, defilements, impurities from your mind. Hmm? So just think, my Dhamma friends, how many things have you loved since you were a child? Hmm? How many things? Since you were a child, mm, through your five organs, sense organs, ear, nose, eyes, tongue, and body, with the help of mind. How many things have you loved for? How many times mm, you cried for asking toys in your little ages? How many times your mother was tormented by asking for a toy car? Just think, hmm, how many times? And how many times uh, you struggled with your father asking for toys in your little ages, very little ages? But if I ask and question, do you need a toy car now? Hmm? As an adult, do you need a toy car now? A doll, a cricket bat, a cricket ball? Huh? Do you need now? No. Then what has happened to your mind? What has happened to your desire? Desire is changing by the time and by the age. Okay. No. Now, as a student, what what do you need now? Good results. Huh? Good results. To be the best student in your class. Hmm? Like that, our desires are changing. As a teenager, as a boy or a girl, if you are nearly 25, 26 years old now, hmm, what are your desires? Hmm? What are you seeking for? What are you looking for? Hmm? So needs are changing by time to time. So value is something that changes over time. Now you no need a toy car, but if you are in your very young age, as a teenager, you need something else. You need money. You need a car. You need a good job, like that. After 2 3 decades, what you will uh, hoping to get, you will hope to get sometimes just medicine, sometimes a drop of water, sometimes just a shelter, sometimes just your bed to sleep. That's all, nothing else. Then what happened to your desire? Desire is changing, mm, time to time, age to age is changing. That's why I mentioned that tanha, that craving, this desire is just like it is a thirst. So our mind will never ever fully satisfied with anything in this world. It's just a dream, my friends. Why? This mind will be not satisfied, fully satisfied. We can make our mind happy just for a moment, just for an hour, just for 1 day, 2 days, 3 weeks only. Then again, our mind will ask something different, not the same thing. If you think about the first 10 millionaires in this world, hmm, what are they thinking and planning now? Already they are the first millionaires in this world. They have plenty of money. They can do anything they wish with money, only with money. Nothing. The old age and the death, the sicknesses, they can't stop them. Anything with money. But if there are something can do with money, they can do. Already they can. Why? They have a huge money, a huge collection of money. But is it enough for them? No. They are planning, still planning to collect more money, much money. Then what's this desire? Can we make happy forever our mind? No, we can't. That is why desire is good to know as a thirst. So do not do anything bad to reach your goals. Hmm? Dhamma, the topic, don't teach anyone to fulfill your requirements, your needs. Hmm? You always must think that you have got the refugee of the Buddha and the Dhamma and the Sangha, especially by being a follower of Buddha. You have to save and protect the noble qualities of our master, because he is not just a religious leader, he is a great master. Because in the samsaric circle, hmm, he sacrificed thousands of lives, hmm, by fulfilling perfections, 10 perfections. Why? To find this great eternal truth, this realistic truth, to find out this truth and make us freed from this samsaric suffering. Hmm? For his sacrifice, we must pay our homage and our respect by practicing and following his teachings. That's the best way to pay our homage to the Buddha. So, na paro parang nikubeta. Hmm? Don't cheat, don't deceive anyone. That's not good. It's not a good human quality. Then, uh, naparo parang nikubeta nati manyeta katta chinang kanchi. Nati manyeta katta chinang kanchi. Okay, so it says, none despise any being in any state. So we are so selfish. We are so selfish, my friends. You may think that you are not, but as Pruthakjanas, what do you call by Pruthakjana? Pruthakjana are the people uh, who are not gain the great salvation, the Nibbana, by eradicating defilements. They are called Pruthak. We all are Pruthakjana. We have defilements, impurities in our mind. We are selfish, no matter. But there should be a limit. Hmm? There should be a limit, because uh, we can't uh, practice this Dhamma, uh, because we can't practice this Dhamma some kinds of occasions, because we are still secular beings. But we can do the majority of this teaching. We can follow the majority of this teaching. As I mentioned earlier too, Buddha taught us everything: how to behave in the society, how to eat, how to drink, how to talk, how to respect elders and all. Hmm? You just think, sometimes you may have said to your beloved one, I love you more than my life. Sometimes, very earlier, if you are an adult, very earlier. Now I don't know. Sometimes you may I love you more than my life. Hmm? I love you more than my breath. Actually, one cannot love another more than his life. That's the truth. We say, but we can't. Why? We are so selfish. You just suppose that you just think, you pose for a group photo, and after a few days, the photographer brings the framed, colored, beautiful photo to you. And what do you look? What do you? Who do you means look at first? Hmm? Who do you look at first? at your beloved one, at your mother, at your father, daughter, son? No. Then, yes, we look at us. We look at us. First, we look at us. Why? We are so selfish. How I am appearing there, whether I am looking good or pretty or bad, like that, no. Then we look at others, my mother, father, then my beloved one. Okay? No matter, it's the nature of all the secular beings, but it is not good to overcome these good qualities, means despise or hate someone, hmm, as the others are also loving themselves like us. Attanam upamam katva nahanaya nagataye. Buddha says, avoid hurting and avoid hurting and insulting others by using yourself as an example. It's a nice statement. Keep in mind very well. Attanam upamam katva nahanaya nagate. Use yourself as the example. Hmm? If I am, you just avoid hurting and insulting, blaming others by using yourself as an example. So whatever the nature of the problem, hmm, whatever the nature of the problem or the situation, we must have the moral discipline to deal with them, and we must have the discipline to use good words and protect your good qualities. You just suppose if someone is blaming you, if someone is insulting you, uh, he's he is trying to quarrel with you, struggle with you. Is a if is it is a matter of you? No, it's not a bad quality of you. It's up to him or her. So why you are breaking up your good qualities over him or her? Hmm? You must keep in mind, you don't give any chance, okay? Don't give any chance to anyone to break up your good qualities, to destroy your good qualities. Huh? So keep them with you. Whatever the problem is, whatever the nature of the situation, you must keep your good qualities with you. Mm. We may not, mm, sometimes with the nature of the struggle, we may not remain patiently up to such a big level, deep level. But we can see in the society that sometimes many people are quarreling, fighting, reasoning a single word actually. Just reasoning a single word. That is not good. Hmm? What has happened to our good qualities? So I kindly request you, I kindly remind you, don't give any chance to anyone to destruct your good qualities. Keep them safe, whatever happens. Okay. We are going to the next line. Time flies. Okay. Time flies. We are going to next line. Vyarosa, next two lines. Vyarosana patiga sanya nanya manya sadukha nichaya. Hmm? Let none through anger or ill will wish harm upon another. Don't wish harm upon another. That is not good. Hmm? Here is another great statement. We already discussed about two lines of the stanza, the topic today. These are the third and fourth lines. Vyarosana patigasanya nanya manyasa dukkha. It's a great statement made by Buddha. It is not good to make harmful thoughts upon another. It's never okay, to wish harm on anyone else. If you do, you are actually uh, if you do it, you are actually inviting that bad energy back into your life, into your life. Karma doesn't discriminate in that regard. You will reap what you sow. Keep in mind, what will you reap? You will reap what you sow, nothing else. Hmm? Okay. So hate, if someone is doing a wrong act, if someone is doing wrong thing to you, so hate the wrong thing, not the person. Okay, hate the person, hate the wrong thing, wrong act, evil act, not the person. Why? Only in this way you will be able to become a better person. Only in this way you will be able to become a better person. Hmm? So don't hate others. This patigha, vyarosana, patigha sanya. Patigha means the hatred. Hmm? Patigha means the hatred. There are so many teachings in Buddhism about patigha, the hatred. So don't make hatred over others. And Nanya Manyasa Dukkha Nichaya. Don't wish any harmful thing over another one. In today's world, you know that people are talking about showing kindness only to people. But in Buddhism, what we are talking about? We are talking about the kindness to whole beings, not only the human beings. What is said in Buddhism? Some well famous stanza, well famous statement. You are already familiar with that. Sabbe satta bhavantu sukhitatta. All the beings, not the human beings. Nowadays, the people are talking about human rights. No, everywhere human rights, breaking human rights, like that. Everyone is talking about human rights. But in Buddhism, what we are talking about? We are talking about the rights of beings, not the rights of human beings. Sabbe satta, all the beings, may all the beings be well and happy. Sabbe satta bhavantu sukhitatta. Okay, so this is the unique nature of Buddhist approach, unique approach, unique nature, unique quality of Buddhism. That's why at the very beginning, I mentioned Buddha is the greatest teacher in this world. Hmm. I showed you some more evidence, hmm, to state that statement, to say like that. Hmm. So be happy forever by being a Buddhist. Uh, we'll be, we will die in a day. We don't know exact day, but we will die. So after the death, what will carry, what we are carrying with us? Only the good and bad. There's a nice quotation. It says, "Suskrutam duskrutam chaiva gacchanti manu gacchati." Only the good and bad deeds you collected. Hmm? Only the good and bad deeds you collected. You can carry only those two things, nothing else. No money, no cars, no houses, no any wealth, no relatives, no mother, father, no wives, no wife, husband, no one, nothing. Only good and bad deeds. It means kusala and akusala. So, uh, Buddhism is discussing about the spiritual well-being. It means, that here we discussed about four lines. Naparo paran nikubbeta nati manyeta katta chinam kanchi vyarosana patiga sanya Nanya Manyasa Dukkhamicchaya. This is a very simple but a deep doctrinal fact. It's a very excellent and very valuable Dhamma fact to uh, make your life a better life. Hmm? It's a better life because with these small, simple lines, Buddha revealed a great philosophy that is Buddhism, my friends. So I am not going to continue my Dhamma talk further. Now it's our time is going to end. So that Ti-Ratana Welfare Society, that Venerable Saddha Thera, who invited me to conduct this Dhamma sermon, and I connected two of my friends. Previously, one of my friends he delivered the Dhamma sermon. Then today I got the opportunity with the help of new technology. I am preaching, I am delivering this Dhamma sermon at my residence place, on residence place. But again, I'm very sorry because during this Dhamma sermon, two, three times my internet connection went weak. It was broke, but what to do? Now it's okay, but here there was a small rain there. That's why I think that internet connection was weak. That now I'm going to wind up my talk. So wish you all the best and wish you all the good health and wish you the happiness forever. And I wish to transfer merits to the departed beloved ones of us. Then the deities, all the gods who are protecting this Buddha Sasana, this dispensation, we should transfer merits to the gods, and you who attended this Dhamma sermon, who was listening to this Dhamma sermon. I wish you all good health, good mental and physical well-being, to lead a good, virtuous, and moral life. And finally, uh, very sorry because actually I'm preaching Dhamma in English after a long, long time. That's why it's somewhat difficult to uh, protect the means the flowing of this Dhamma sermon. But I try to do my best because again I'll meet you. So wish you all the best and Sukhi Hotu. Let's recite this stanza to transfer merits to the all God. आकाशट्टा च बुम्मट्टा देवानागा महिद्दिका पुण्यन्तं अनुमोदित्वा चिरं रक्षन्तु लोकशासनम् आकाशट्टा च बुम्मट्टा देवानागा महिद्दिका पुण्यन्तं अनुमोदित्वा चिरं रक्षन्तु लोकशासनम् आकाशट्टा च बुम्मट्टा देवानागा महिद्दिका पुण्यन्तं अनुमोदित्वा चिरं रक्षन्तु लोकशासनम् Sabbe Satta Bhavantu Sukhitarta. Wish you all the good health and happiness. Sukhi Hotu. Everyone Saranai.
Thank you so much, Bante, for the Dhamma talk. So, everyone, please have a good night and please be well and happy. Thank you for joining us this evening. Don't forget to join us in the coming week for more Dhamma talks. Thank you. Good night.